Ladies and gentlemen, this is Extra Creature, but I'm back here after skimming through my house, and it's basically what I expected. Maybe not as terrible as I thought it would be, but fortunately I was able to. I apologize. I put my iPhone down for a while because I was looking for some important documents, which I did locate, which is my sister's social security card, as well as the registration certificate for this vehicle that is required for all vehicles for inspections, where vehicles where inspections are required. For inspections, and without a valid registration certificate, I don't have valid. Well, I should mention that, but it happens. It certainly happens in this life. Life never stops being life, and I know very, very well, what reality is like. What reality checks are like, because I faced one. Me and my sister have faced one, and it's me and her. You heard the message from my grandmother. A wonderful woman to us. To me, my mother, to my sister and myself, she was a second mother when we were growing up. When my parents went to Christmas tree parties, when my father worked at a cable wire company, she babysit very willfully for both of us. And we loved it. They treated us to Burger King, all that, the whole 9 yards. But you heard on the telephone, my mother is living in an igloo. It feels like an igloo. It's that cold. No heat. We do have oil. We do have heat. Our regular heat needs to be fixed. It was never serviced. Because my father had so much to do. It was hard for him to manage. It was hard, and obviously it was hard for his heart to manage and all. And so that is just it. So my grandmother said that she was refusing food stamps, an EFT card, which are helpful. They are helpful when you need them for emergent situations. Something happened here. There's some flashing lights up here, and it looks like a fire engine. It looks like it's right by the fire department. There's an ambulance right here. Never like to see that. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. No, it's by the fire station, so I'm not sure if they're servicing the unit or not. That's our fire engine right there. It's a central fire station. They're testing some equipment there. The firefighters are right there. Like I said, my grandmother, my aunt lives down there, that way. My local aunt. Are perilous. She's living in a cold house. If she does not have any heat, she does not service the boiler, not the boiler. The pellets that we have has to be serviced. If it is not serviced, it will not function. It will have what are called clinkers. Clinkers are bad for a pellet stove. Clinkers and a lazy flame. If you have a lazy flame, it's not good. It means your unit needs to be serviced. It's not operating the right way. Energy Savers takes care of that. They're a local organization. That's what the vendor or the retailer that it was purchased at. And she knows. So I'm back here. So tight. So tight. mother's not, she's not taking anything seriously. She's not taking anything seriously. And one of these days, it's not going to be good. I have to go back in right now. My sister, the social worker, my sister's social worker, you do to come in by 1 o'clock, 1:15, but you know what? It's so hard for me to go away from that because I know leaving it's the worst thing you can do. It's only going to be worse. It's only going to be shambles and then worrying about, Maxine, our cat, and what could happen to her. There's a lot that runs through my mind every single day. But this is the video right now. I have to go in with my sister, so we're going to go back to the Plymouth Campton area, and we're going to see how it went.